just love this time of year.
This is why they get the one shining moment you knew, yeah. In a one shining moment, you're willing to try. In a one shining moment, you knew.
The magic of March.
Just make sure those mics are on.
Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Gimme Golf Club in St. Charles, Missouri. I'm joined here with member number 1,
Yeah.
Kyle Walton.
Yeah, here to have some fun. I've been behind the computer this morning, but the voice of the Gimme Golf Club, Kenny Reilly, is currently playing in a match today. So we're 11:30 matches. We got 3. Break them down for us.
Yeah, we got Brian Schroeder versus Grandpa Shark, Jason Ulrich.
Do.
Yep. We got our velvet-voiced host, Kenny Reilly, a.k.a. the arms dealer.
Yes.
Against Doc.
Yeah. Doc Maxfield.
Yes, sir. And then the most interesting man in golf, Jeff Bertch,
Correct.
versus Mr. Yocum.
Yep, Mr. Taylor Yocum. 3 good matches. Excited to see these things. I think we're about ready to get going over on Bay 1. So if we can get over to Bay 1 for the handshake, and I think we'll be ready to go.
All right. Good luck, fellas. I've been looking forward to this match ever since the bracket got announced.
Yeah.
I played quite a bit with both these guys.
What's our pop situation, Mr. Schroeder? Mr. Schroeder, what's our pop situation? Hole 11, and that's it? Okay. Mr. Schroeder receives a pop on hole 11. So, hey, rumor was you played some good golf the other day. Do it again.
So I've been working on swing changes with Jason the last couple weeks.
Yeah?
He's a grinder.
He is.
For folks who haven't played with him,
You see those commercials where people have like umbrellas in the elevator and are like working on their swing. No matter where you see him, he's sitting over in the corner and he's like doing some sort of like, thing with his hands. All right, here we are.
Oh, big swing on the first tee for Brian.
That's perfect. Kick right. Kick right.
Wow.
Good ball.
He's down there, 285. Kind of in the left rough, but great look. Let's go in and score on this first hole.
Yeah, the way we're going to do this is we're going to see this group all the way through to the first hole. And then the second, then we'll go over to the Bay 2 and let them play their first hole. And then we'll do the same thing on Bay 3.
Jason stepping up. Great swing.
Give it a kick. Yeah. It is.
He's 255 yards out, right on Broadway. Man, this is going to be a good match.
Yeah. Nice to see Sarah Schroeder in here saying, "Go, Dad."
This is the match I think of any for me. Can they both win?
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
It's definitely the nice guy match for sure.
Body language doesn't like it off the face here. Kind of gets a kiss off the tree. Brian stepping up for a second shot, 84 yards out.
We'll be here until the whole first hole.
Yep. Brian sims it up. He's got a scoring club in hand. Looks like he's kind of playing the right side of the pin here. Compressed shot.
Well, we're almost.
All right, Brian's in there for par.
Yeah. Great
Great
shot.
first hole.
All right, we need this to be in the circle here for a tie, correct?
Yep. So he's playing off the mulch, looking at 28 yards. Short-sighted, so he's got to get this high and soft here. Oh, nice high soft shot here.
Sit in there. Stop. Stop. Oh.
Finds a gimme circle, but just
missed
trickles
it.
out the back.
You ready? You ready for break two?
So early up. And we're moving over to bay 2 here. All right, so kicking off the match, we've got Kenny, the arms dealer, Reilly, against Doc.
This is going to be a great match. Look, both these guys are good golfers. They're both, I think, excited to play. And I'm hoping to see some good stuff out of these guys.
I think when Kenny woke up today, he kind of took a peek at my wardrobe and he's like, what's Joe going to wear today? But, man, the guy looks good.
Kenny Reilly. I think the excitement is why that didn't cut. You know, little adrenaline. Normally that's a baby cut right down the middle, but he's going to be just fine on the left side.
That's a different ball. I mean, he's been watching people play. He's got all the info.
It's true.
Now it's just he's got to step up and execute. So Doc finding his line here. So for our first match, and if you were with us in the 9 a.m. stream, both of those are at the Montecito Club. The match in Bay 2 is at Kettlebrook.
That's right.
All right down the fairway for
Really
Doc
good
here.
swing there.
So 171 yards here for Mr. Reilly.
Yeah, ball's a little below his feet here. 89 to 94% on the power. So it'll come out running, but pins in the back. If he hits this thing hard and to the left side of the green, it should be exactly where he needs it.
Yeah.
Sneaking right.
It's trickling on.
Yeah.
It's got to settle.
Stop. Stop. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That could be on the frog's hair, Mr. Stretch.
Doc's stepping up. He's got 146 yards.
Yeah, 146, same thing. Ball's a little above his feet, being the lefty. So he's going to want to take this out to the left like he just did and sort of sling this thing into this right end.
I mean, certainly with that bunker on the low left side, you want to play away from that.
Yeah, and I think, too, if Kenny is, on the fringe and has to chip, then you make par here and you move on.
Yeah. Put the pressure on.
See if it listens. It's tracking. I think it's going to be a little short. Really good par, though.
Oh, man, that was all over it. Okay. Kenny was indeed on the frog's hair. So he's got to chip it in the circle here for a push. And this is the fun part of indoor golf.
Tell me when to go. It's an important chip here. Get this thing inside the circle. Give himself a chance. Yeah, there it is. Really good.
Great par.
Yeah, so no blood there. And then we're going to be moving on down to bay 3. Jeffrey Bertch on the tee here.
So this match is taking place at Montecito Club. Man, booming drive from Mr. Bertch.
We got a lost ball in the studio here. We got it. Great ball by Bertchy. All right, Mr. Taylor Yocum.
Now, I haven't played much with Mr. Yocum.
Good player. Solid player.
Any insights?
Not a ton. I haven't played with him a lot, but I see him up here. I saw his qualifying score, and he's a good player, man. Look like a little nerves, maybe a little glancing blow there, but he's going to be just fine if it scoots past that tree.
Yeah, that mulch is pretty forgiving.
It is. It is. We know this.
All right, looking at the pop situation.
Looks like there's 3 or 4 there.
I need to get in touch with our correspondents on the ground and
Hey Dan, will you go see what the stretch what the pop situation is on bay 3 from Bertchy when he's done hitting? Thank you. So I think that I don't know that we have tree trouble here. It's hard to tell, but I think we're actually in front of the tree.
I think in front or to the right a little bit.
Cameraman on a computer is in a very specific spot. And I think we're actually going to be swinging right through this tree.
Well, nice thing here on his follow through, he's not going to snap his shaft on this tree trunk.
Yeah, that's right. We are not responsible for broken clubs at the Gimme Golf Club. This looks like a great swing.
Oh my goodness, 220 out.
Stay on the green. Stay on the green. Looks like it just trickles off, but what a shot.
Man, if that's any preview for the match we've got in store here. Ooh, buddy.
Yeah. Bertchy trying to knock this one on the green and apply a little chipping pressure to Taylor.
There's 115 out. Scoring distance. Great looking swing.
Stay on the green. Yeah, he's fine. It's a great par. Exactly what you want to do. Listen, chipping is the great equalizer on indoor golf. It's the one thing that is sort of a video game. Takes a little bit of getting used to. It's very normal but there's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but hitting something very softly into the screen is just something you're not used to. So it's always nice.
Well, it kind of weeds out, like it's its own skill in a way. Like you got to know your game. You got to know how TrackMan works.
Settle in.
It cozies it up, lights up the candle.
Yeah, really good par there. Really good par there.
Again, no blood.
All right, Ben, you're gonna take us over to bay 2. Kenny Reilly currently looks like he's par 5 here.
Yeah, it looks like setting up for a second shot. Looks like a 3-shot hole here. Just safely moves his way up the fairway.
I think I'm not sure, but we'll see here. I think Dan might have had a little bit of tree trouble. So it looks like he might be hitting his 4th right now.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's 250 out. It's a long approach here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, playing from the some would say the wrong side of the ball here, should work in his favor on this approach.
Yeah, look, I think if you're in a scenario where you're playing from behind and it's match play, these are free swings. These are free swings, an opportunity to just find it. You know you're going to lose the hole, but hit, compress a golf ball, knock it on the green, see it land where you want it to land, like get yourself back in the match because there's a lot of golf to be played.
Yep. Kenny stepping up here for third shot, 135 yards out. And with Doc being behind, he's just thinking dance floor.
Ooh, a little short, looks like. All right, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
That collar there could come into play on that bunker too. Okay, Doc stepping up 82 yards for his fifth shot. Ball below his feet. I don't think this lie is going to affect his spin here too much.
Got a front pin as well. Yeah, ball should be coming straight down when it comes down, so. Got about standing room only here in the studio right now. And count about 15, 20 people standing up behind these things. So it's an interesting development here in the studio.
The kegs over in Loopers are just shaking in their boots. Great looking swing here from Doc.
This looks really good.
Not too much juice on it.
Like I said, I think he got himself stuck behind a couple branches early in this hole and has sort of been playing from behind ever since. Kenny's trying to get this thing up here and find a circle. That looks like it might be really close to the lip.
Yeah.
Is that ball sitting really close to the lip? It's hard to tell.
I think so. I think he might just have to open the face and.
Yeah, I know. You never know with the renderings here what the formulas are going to say.
Need to bust out the abacus.
Got out. Stay on the green.
I think that was smart
I think
play
that's
there.
enough to do exactly what he needed.
He's in there for bogey. But a bogey wins it.
Bogey wins the hole. Smart play. Exactly what he needed to do. Yeah. You see we lost it, man. Camera 3.
So Mr. Reilly stepping up to the tee.
Yeah, we're going to stay here with this match.
I think the thing with Kettlebrook, pretty tight, pretty heavily wooded. So Kenny finds the bunker here on the right side of the fairway.
Yeah.
Right number, just finds the bunker. Doc here getting set up for his tee shot. So in this match, Kenny is 1 up. Still early on, a lot of golf left to play. Towering drive here from Doc. Right down Broadway. 277 yards. Right on the middle.
That mess.
So Kenny's getting set up here for a second shot. 152 yards out from a fairway bunker. Kind of a front pin, a little choked on the screen.
Yeah, this is, you don't have to treat these like bunker shots. You have to take the percentage into account in the bottom left, but for the most part, these balls, they sort of come out the same way that they would in the grass.
Yeah. Great line here from Kenny.
It's going to be a little short, but it's okay there.
So doors open here for Doc. 101 yards.
Mm-hmm.
And he's looking at this green like a dartboard. Just trying to find that triple 20.
All right, settling in here. Obviously, in the circle would be great. On the green is puts a lot of pressure on the chipper. He doesn't hate it.
Great line.
Yeah, right what he needed to do. I can't stress enough the amount of like game pressure matters, especially when it comes to chipping. If you know someone has missed the green and you can get a ball onto that green, it's such an advantage. And these little chips just weigh on you over and over again because you can't rely on your putter here. You got to put it in the circle. You can't just knock it on the green and make a 10-footer. Like it. Yep, and there you go. Just like that.
So we're back to square.
Yeah, we are.
I guess we haven't checked in with our correspondents on the pop situation here on Bay 2.
I'm gonna go into the field. I'm gonna go Dottie Pepper.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna go
Thank
get some information.
Boots on the ground. So we're getting set up here. Doc with advantage, kind of setting up on his tee shot. Short par 4, got 313 yards. Little cart path love. Finds the rough on the across the cart path. So this match is all square. We're on hole 4. Kenny Reilly's getting set up for his tee shot. Well struck ball down the left side of the fairway. And this is going to run.
It's a great drive. I did just check in. Took a long run to Kettlebrook. Found out that Mr. Dan Maxfield receives a pop on the 9th hole, and that's it. The entire match. Mr. Brian Schroeder receives a pop on hole 11 in their match, and then down in Bay 3, which is a 2-15 matchup, Mr. Yocum is getting pops on holes 4, 8, 11, 12, and 15. So plenty to overcome there for Mr. Bertch.
Thank you, Dottie. Quick score update on our other matches. Between Brian Schroeder and Jason Ulrich, Brian Schroeder is 2 up through hole 4. They're currently playing hole 5. Yeah. We're actually going to move over to Bay 1 here. Yep. So hole 5 just concluded. Brian Schroeder's 4 up. Early lead here.
Plenty of golf to play, though.
Plenty of golf. And I've played a lot with Ulrich. He can grind. He can claw back here.
Oh, he'll never quit. Excited to see him put some swings together. But Schroeder is a pretty awesome competitor. When he gets going, he can get going really, really good.
So stepped up with a long iron here. Long par 3. It's around 215 yards.
Club twirl from Schroeder.
Oh, he likes it.
Club twirl from Schroeder. Wow. Great shot, Schroeder.
Now, seeing that shot, do you think the ventilated ankles are coming into play here?
Yeah, I think it's some exposed ankles increases ball speed. I think that the TPI Institute has figured that out. And so if you can expose them, I think you can increase your club head speed by about 3 miles per hour.
It's not nothing.
That's science.
Jason getting set up here with the hybrid.
Not
Couple
an easy
practice
shot here.
swings.
It's a 215-yard par 3.
Yep. Well struck. Playing the number here. Just started out a little left. Oh, no.
Got a good bounce. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Some cart
He's
path
been high
love.
now. I think it got him past the tree. I think we're going to like this shot. I would love to see him knock a par in here and just tie this hole.
Kind of short-sighted. Got a ricochet into the crowd.
Give him the speed. Come on back. Good swing.
Ooh. There's no spin out of the lie.
All right.
Jason's
Hey,
in for
Ben,
bogey.
I think we're headed. Let's head over to Bay 2. Where we got Mr. Reilly and Maxfield teeing off here on the. What hole are we on here? Par 4.
I believe the 5th hole.
I don't have good eyes. Sorry.
We're
Go ahead. Say it.
Oh, yeah,
Say what you
we-
want to say.
okay. We've got a producer green zone. So you all are getting a little closer view than we are.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Reilly with a booming drive down the fairway.
Absolutely. All right. Hey, Ben, we head over to Bay 3. We haven't been over in Bay 3 for a while. We had a little camera snafu. But here we are in the hole 5, and we're teeing off, so we might be able to see some stuff here. Bertch is 1 up.
So you got a 429-yard par 4. Man, one thing I like about Bertch's game, wastes no time. Just
No.
steps up. And it's my experience playing with him, he'll shoot the most boring 74. And you'll be like, golf can be this easy?
Yeah. He makes it look really easy. That's a great ball right there. You know, anytime you get the lead in the match, you know, a little bit of game pressure is always good. You get to go first, you get to knock one down the middle, and you know, you leave your opponent sort of wondering what's going to happen.
All right, setting up, kind of getting the lay of the land on this fairway. As we've seen before on the Montecito Club, not a flat lie on the property. You got to play the land.
He likes it. And he should. It's a beautiful ball. Right where it needs to be. What hole is this? The 5th hole?
Yes.
No pops here. No pops again till 8 for Mr. Yocum.
We've got a long approach, 212 yards. Now there's room left. I think if we're trying to hunt for a pin here, that bunker comes into play.
Yeah.
Man, one down, and you got the first shot. The pressure mounts.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know I didn't make the tournament, but
You've heard? You've heard. It's going left. And long. Big swing there. A little excited. Double checking the club, making sure you grab the right one. You know, looking at a caddy to yell at. I've been there.
all right, Bertch stepping up 145 yards.
Yeah. Another great opportunity. Again, when the putter is not a factor, these are the shots that make and break these matches. Puts it on the green, and then Taylor has to knock it in the circle.
Draws it in.
Looks really good. There it is. All he needed. All he needed.
Man, squarely on the dance floor.
Yep. Now we wait and watch. This is a really, really difficult chip, and if it doesn't hit that circle, then more than likely the hole's over.
So looking at 43 yards here. There's a bunker roughly 20 yards out. So a lot of danger. And this rough is like Velcro. With Bertch on, it's tough here. You got to play for the circle. All right, so stepping up.
Yep.
So trying to prevent going 2 down here. Oh.
Okay. Now, if he went off the green, he still has one more chance here. If he can knock this in, he can tie the hole.
All right, so stepping up for his 4th shot.
See this go in. Love to see this go in.
Oh, just
misses.
short side. Man,
All right,
good bogey, though.
Yeah, Ben, let's head over to Bay 1, where Schroeder and Ulrich. It looks like Ulrich has taken the tee and is now 4 down in this match, but coming off of a win.
Great drive here down the right side of the fairway.
Shot, Jason.
Drawing back.
Hold right there. Yeah.
On the first cut on the right side of the fairway, around 260 yards out. Great drive. This is a hole 8 at Montecito Club. 523-yard par 5. Brian's getting set up here. We got OB all along the right side of this hole. So any room left here that's taking danger out of play a bit.
It's like we have just popped over to the green zone.
Towering drive from Brian.
Yeah, we'd like to welcome everybody to the green zone. We're going to live here for a little bit. These matches are as they move into the back 9, and we know that some people are interested in some other matches. You can tell by the green rectangle what match we will be commentating on, but you can certainly digest the information on the other 2 bays and pay attention to whatever match you want.
And I just want to take a quick second to shout out the hard work of you, Mr. Kyle Walton, and Mr. Ben T. Daniel.
Yeah.
All the production work on the back end of this. They've been working hard for weeks on this.
We're getting there, man. We're getting there. We got some big plans. We're not done yet. And our goal is every weekend when you guys check in that we're getting a little bit better.
All right, Jason getting set up here for a second shot. 266 yards.
Right where he needs to be. It's a great shot from Jason. Love to see him maybe strike back here, get another one, and try to find some momentum.
Yeah, he was a bit far out here for a 2-shot approach. Mm-hmm. But his game, he lets his wedges talk.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think, matched up against Brian here, Brian's a long hitter. I think that's the game he's got to play.
Yeah. It's very easy to try to swing harder when you're playing next to Mr. Schroeder, but you got to play your game and, hit your shots. Because this guy's going to wallop a golf ball 230 yards. We got an iron in our hands.
So getting set up here. He's aimed on the left side of the green. Great contact. He's tracking just short right. And ends up just short of the bunker on the right side of the green here. Jason's stepping up for his 3rd shot. 77 yards out. Okay. Jason's getting set up here. 4 down.
Yeah, big shot here.
Yeah,
Big shot.
big shot.
Is it going to spin? Is it going to spin? It tried. Oh my gosh, that is just brutal.
Man.
Brutal.
Played the number, just hit the A button too many times. Got a little too much backspin. Brian getting ready for his 3rd shot, 20 yards out. Little bunker right in front, but he's got green to work with here.
Yeah.
Bit of a false front, so kind of this short side, fall off to the left. I think he's going to look right side of the pin here.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
A little too much on. Oh. Brian had a ton of spin. Kind of the back left corner of the green, I think, had some slope. So he kind of finds a backboard. So Brian's safely on for par. Jason's got to get in the circle here for a push.
Yeah, we need this to be in the circle. And then after this, we're going to check in. I mean, obviously everybody can see everything, but we're going to check in the Reilly and Maxfield match after we see this shot right here. All right, he misses that one, and it goes back to 5 up for Mr. Schroeder. All right, Ben, let's switch that rectangle over to bay 2, if you don't mind, so our viewers can know where we're at. Looks like we about 199 yards in.
Yes. So this is the
second shot on a par 5, yeah.
Yeah. This is Kenny Reilly versus Doc.
Mm-hmm. Doc Maxfield's currently 1 down.
We're on hole 7, I believe.
It's a big shot here. That's a rip. Wow. Big shot. A little long. A little juiced, you know? Might have been that that auto flex. Is that an auto flex shot? Can't tell.
Man, I wonder who fitted him with that.
Had the kicker on that thing.
All right, a little juice here. So Kenny looking at his
Should be his third here, yeah.
3rd shot.
Par 5, 43 yards. Yeah, this would be a great opportunity for him to stuff one inside the circle. Just got to trust the number on these 40-yard shots. It's not easy. He likes it. Oh. Enters and exits the gimme circle. But certainly applying the game pressure that he needs to.
And this is certainly not an easy chip back on. Short-sided here. And the rough is sticky.
This is Kettlebrook, right? We're at
Yeah.
Kettlebrook?
Yes.
You did you talk with the agronomy team over at Kettlebrook this morning?
You know, the grounds crew have been putting in a ton of work getting ready for the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't thank them enough for allowing us on their property. And
Yeah, you know, it's not everybody gets to shut down these golf courses all over the country for tournaments like this. He must have. That was a very intentional chip.
yeah, do we have a pop situation there? Par. Sorry, folks, we're checking.
Just don't think he wanted to mess with it. Hole 8.
Yep.
Kenny is still one up. It looks like Max gets his pop on 9, so Kenny's going to be looking to keep that lead as he moves in.
This is one of the shorter par 3s on this on this course. Looking at 151 yards, water and a bunker, short left right, or short left right, sorry, short right. Lands and stays on the heart of the green. Great par from Kenny Reilly. Pressure again back on.
And if you are paying attention to the left side of your screen, it looks like Mr. Schroeder just took another and is now 6 up. Just absolutely playing some stellar golf in Bay 1, not really giving Mr. Ulrich any opportunities. But we're going to stay here in Bay 2 with Mr. Maxfield. 1 down, 151 yards, is that right? Does my eyes deceive me? Is that right?
They do not deceive you.
Awesome.
So these sort of holes are fun from, you've got a left-hand versus a right-hand golfer.
We got some peanut gallery out here. You guys should see the scene inside Gimme Studio 1A right now. We got about 25 people sitting on the green. Some drinks coming in from the mayor.
Yeah. Doc's got a great shot, tracking right at the pen, just a hair short. A couple of great pars there.
Par. Hey, Mr. Klaus is in the building. How you doing, buddy?
He's getting set up for his
2 o'clock
2 o'clock match.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. K. Reilly is now on the tee here. He is currently 1 up in his match, and this is the 9th hole, which is where I believe Dan Maxfield is receiving his extra stroke here.
So, I mean, standing on the tee box, stomach's growling a little bit. You dialed in, you got your lunch ready at the turn.
Yeah, the dog, the glizzy's on the way.
Just want to get in there, make a par, feel happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny with a great drive just off the right side of the fairway.
Very interesting situation in your lower left corner of your screen. Mr. Ulrich is on a wrong green, full sending one off of a green. Sorry to the staff for that one.
I think the head greenskeeper might send us a check for that one. Or send us a bill, sorry.
We might not be back after that.
We haven't touched over on Bay 3 in a minute. Jeff Bertch is looking 2 up.
What hole are we on?
You're on hole 8.
This is a hole that Mr. Yocum does receive a stroke on here, so this will be a very important second shot for him.
Yeah, 122 yards, a little uphill.
He likes it. Oh, wow. Exactly what I need to do. If it stays right there, do not hit that slope on the front. Do not hit that slope on the front. Do not do it. Look at this false front here. Oh, my.
These are tournament conditions.
That's unbelievable. Operating with a pop here, putting that in the middle of the green was a par net birdie, and now he will be forced to knock that thing in the circle. Although Jeff is sitting here, it looks like his 3rd here. Or no, it's back to Taylor. Is it still Yocum?
I think Jeff's on.
Oh, wow.
Man, that was the Happy Gilmore clown just spitting that one out.
Stop looking at me.
It's 25 yards.
It does look like Bertchie's in the bunker to the right.
Oh,
Still an important chip here. Come on. Not get in the circle, Taylor. Stay
Looked
right there.
great.
Stay. What a great shot.
Needed that. All right, Bertch, 20 yards from the bunker.
That was a 5-4, so now Bertch is forced to put this into the circle to tie the hole. So really, really good shot there for Mr. Yocum after sort of getting the iron unkind, if you will. It's always nice to have a drone in your pocket, you know? Just throw it up in the air. Jeff's, used to putting up drones on golf courses. He just pulls that thing out of his back pocket and decides to see what the green's doing.
Yeah, he's just wanting to stop, get some shots. Guess he can bill for the round, can't he?
Yeah. Once he gets the drone in the air, that is an invoiceable a round of golf that he can then write off on his taxes. So you'll be sure to see the drone go up in the air with him every once in a while.
And if anyone hasn't seen his photography, Links and Landscape Photography, beautiful art.
Beautiful indeed. One of the best to do it.
Just a bit left of the gimme circle. So
I think that's a par, but I believe that there was a pop on that hole, and let's see exactly what this looks like heading into the 9th hole.
I think Yocum clawed one back here.
Yep. He is one down.
Yeah, pop's definitely going to be a factor in this match.
100%. There's still 3 more, I believe, left in that match.
Shorter par 3, hole 9, 137 yards here. All right, shots underway. Tracking on the right line, just a bit short here.
All right, another opportunity for Mr. Bertch to apply some of that chipping game pressure that is so important in a head-up match on a TrackMan.
Great looking
This
line.
might move off the green. Yeah, another false front. So we are chipping.
All right, Yocum with a 14-yard chip here. I wouldn't exactly call this short-sided. He's got some green to work with.
Yeah. Here it comes. Oh, what a great little touch. Great little touch.
Silky.
Really,
minutes.
really good. Really, really good. I think the thing that's important to note with these little chips is you look over to the left and you see a number, right? That number says 11. When have you ever had a chip and thought, oh, this is an 11-yard chip, and this is how far I take this club back? So it's very hard to sort of gauge where and how you should do it. It takes a lot of practice. It's an acquired skill on a TrackMan.
Well, I mean, that distance, that's really the art of golf.
Settle in. Great par.
Bertch also finds the circle. Couple good up and downs there. Both golfers.
All right, Ben.
Par the ninth hole.
We're gonna switch that green rectangle over to bay 2. We're gonna hang out with these guys as they're making the turn here. Mr. Kenny Reilly, Dan Maxfield. Looks like Mr. Reilly is still one up.
Yeah, couple Caesar wraps, couple dogs, transfusion or 2.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Kenny probably got himself a 32-inch Miller Lite. Probably bought one for Colby as well. And those guys are ready to take on the back 9. What do we got here?
357-yard par 4, dogleg right. The other fairway does come into play. pretty severe sloping land. So anything on the left side of the fairway is going to be preferred.
Oh, a little split fairway action. Canter off that rock.
Looks like it hung up kind of in that first cut. Ooh, Doc electing for the alternate fairway routing over here. Now, that's some cartoon golf.
Bertch giving it a big rip. It's sliding right. Sorry, I'm excited. I'm watching all these matches too. I know we're talking about the one in the middle, but I'm paying attention to all of them.
Yeah, I guess you want to do a quick score update here. Bay 1 between Schroeder and Ulrich. Schroeder is 7 up through 11.
Through 11. Absolutely.
Actually, not even all the way through 11.
And he also gets a pop on this hole. If not to rub it in anymore, he receives a pop on hole 11. And then, yeah, Bay 2, you got Kenny Reilly is 1 up. And then Bay
On
3.
hole 10.
Yeah, and then Bay 3, Bertch is just pulled something out of. Oh, this match is over. Bay 1, match is over. Incredible work. Brian Schroeder came in hot, played great, ankles exposed. Had an incredible round of golf.
Man,
Looks like he was even
incredibly well done.
par gross through 11 holes. 1 birdie, 1 bogey. Beautiful stuff from Mr. Schroeder.
You know, before the matches started, he warmed up for a good hour and a half.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay. Kenny Reilly, approach shot just a hair long. Looks like it hung up in the collar. Might have to bust out the sideways putter. Get it out the lie. Forget who was it VJ? That was like his signature trick. I think he did the little.
Oh yeah,
the toe putter.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen him use that. Listen, BJ would do anything other than hit a putter on the middle of the putter face. That guy was really, really good in spite of that club. Now we're taking it down to 2 bays here.
All right, Doc's approach shot, 122 yards. So we got a little delay from our TrackMan stream here, but finds the putting surface. So safely on for par. So Kenny's got to get in the circle here.
Just fix it on the back end and we'll get going.
So Kenny busting out the abacus, trying to figure out exactly where he wants us to land. Oh! Hangs on in the very back of the gimme circle. Kenny and Doc both par hole 10. Kenny maintains his 1-up lead. We're doing a quick tech refresh on Bay 2. Over on Bay 3, Yocum's getting set up here for, looks like his tee shot. Or, no, sorry, apologize, par 5. His second shot. 324 yards out, so looking at a 3-shot hole here. Well, it looks like we got a brief tech pause. Thank you everybody for joining us on the stream. I'm currently unable to see the live chat, but thank you all for participating in the live chat, hanging out with us today. Having such a great time. This is so fun.
All right, we're back. Need a little screen refresh, so we can get things running smooth for everybody again. Kenny doing a little drone preview. I thought that was his low drive. I was concerned.
Yeah, I was just saying a quick thank you to everybody joining us on the stream, participating in the chat.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. Reilly, stepping up. Still one up, holding on to that lead.
Yeah, severe dogleg left here.
Oh, what a shot.
Little baby draw.
Really good.
Find it right in the corner, ended up on the right side of the fairway here. Couldn't ask for anything better. Doc looking at the alternate fairway again. Just some veteran trackman moves here.
Yeah. Listen, we've all been behind a tree before.
Man, this is the tee box.
Oh, my. This is provocative.
Gets people going.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see them change this to internal out of bounds for the rest of the matches.
Yeah, drove it right down almost a hallway of a tee shot through those trees. But ends up kind of in the previous hole's split fairway. So very uneven lie on this next shot for him. Kenny's 276 for his second shot. Right in the middle of the fairway. Got the fairway medal in hand. He's wanting to run one up here. Great looking swing. I think this will catch this hill and run up there. Go.
Really good.
Oh my goodness. Phenomenal shot from Kenny Reilly. That is an auto birdie from 275 out from the arms dealer himself. So tons of pressure here on Doc for a second shot. 195 yards out. Do we know a pop situation on this?
Yeah, what hole are we on?
I believe 11.
Between who? Bertch?
No. Kenny and Doc.
No more.
No more
They
pops.
popped once on 9, and that's it.
So Doc, 195 out. Got to get it on. Fading pretty hard off that lie.
Wow.
Found the putting surface, just ran right through.
Looks like we switched over to our 2-bay green zone bin. We don't need any rectangles in this bad boy. We're just going to talk about them. We're just going to talk about them both. Ben says they're not ready, and that's okay. Yes, Mr. Witherby, that was Josh Klaus in the house over on Bay 1. He's here grinding, ready for his match at 2 o'clock.
Ooh. Doc looked out here with a tech mully.
Yes, tech mullies are a thing. Sometimes, the TrackMan only has about 10 feet to register and does an incredible job, but every once in a while on these little shorties, it won't register. And there's nothing we can do other than call that a tech mulligan. And everybody deals with it, and we move forward.
Our chips on. Trickling, but just a bit short. So I think
Bertchy teeing off over here now.
Kenny wins that hole.
He does with a birdie. Incredible shot.
So over left side of our screen here, that is bay 3. The match between, yep. This match has been staying pretty steady. One up between Bertch and Yocum.
Yeah, I mean, one up leads with guys who are, hitting greens and hitting fairways is it's a tough spot to be in. You're always chasing. Looks like Yocum's ball's just fine. Kenny is flag hunting. And just a great shot. Great shot from Kenny Reilly. Great shot from Mr. Yocum. These matches aren't over. They're close. These guys are battling it out. It's really fun.
Man, this is why we got 2 eyeballs. Watch 2 matches at the same time.
One up, 2 down. Wow. Bertchie's going to have to keep applying some pressure here because it looks like we have some pops here.
Okay.
We got him on 11, 12, and 15. What hole are we on up there?
We're on 12. Murderers are over the pops.
Yeah, so there is a pop here, so this is important.
229 out, second shot.
That's a smart move if it gets through that.
Oh, finds the
get
tree.
past it. He's okay. Ooh, a little clunky one from Mr. Maxfield. Oh, he might be able to hit it out of there. Hard to tell.
Oh, internal penalty area.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what we have.
Now we're checking right now. It looks like he's able to play it as it lies without a penalty. So no strokes against him. But 38 yards out from chest high native grass here. Over on the left side. Yocum's looking at his third shot, 71 yards out. Dock shots underway. Initial bounces in the circle, but just
Bertchie.
through.
Yocum going right at the circle here. Wow, great shot from Yocum, plus with the pop.
All but seals it.
Yeah, all seals that hole, which is going to bring it right on back to dead even.
It's going to be some fun golf down the stretch there.
Both of these matches are perfectly set up to bring some theatrics down the stretch.
Oh, Bertch throws a dart
Great shot
back in
from Bertch.
response.
I believe we're tied, so that means Yocum, I think, wins that hole with his pop, which should bring that match back to all square. Oh, just misses and then
Burns the edge.
makes its way off the green as well. Yep, all tied over there in Bay 3. Not particularly sure of the situation here in Bay 2.
Kenny's on for par. Doc's gotta
make this.
Yeah, gotta make it. It's in danger from Kenny running away here.
It's going to move it to 3 down for Doc. What hole are we on here?
I think they're moving on to 13.
Yes, we are. So he's going to have to make a move here.
Yeah. It's go time.
Yeah, it's not over yet, but we definitely need to start moving in the right direction if we're going to want to see. It looks like a 266-yard par 4. That sounds fun.
Some OB kind of, I know we're zoomed out here, but the left side of the fairway, not a whole lot of room to miss on that side.
Okay. If I know Mr. KR, we're looking at a super smooth baby cut. Not really looking to knock this on, looking to keep it in play, and you will never, ever speed this guy up. He is the definition of Tempo Town.
Little baby draw on that.
Yeah,
Great looking swing.
perfect. Right where it needs to be. Bertchy, ready to let it fly over here. He likes it. Look at this little cut.
Oh, that's going to
Just
play perfectly.
Doing exactly what it needs to do. Great swing from Bertchy.
Man, both those swings tempo tone.
Yeah, I agree. It's been noted. Bertchy's driver is going where he wants it to go. He is a force on the golf course. If it's not, he's also a force. It's just a little bit more interesting to see. He'll get a kick out of that later on the replay. All right, Mr. Maxfield. 3 down.
Got to make a move.
Go time.
All right, cranking the auto flex there. Oh, gets a pretty crazy bounce out of the back of that bunker.
Crowd's getting a little rambunctious. I think Loopers is open. Looks like we hit a tree over here to the in Bay 3.
Got a waving bounce off that.
Mm-hmm. Still has the tee here, or still has the... You're still out. Is what we have there in Bay 3. Kenny Reilly, what's Kenny's situation here? 54 yards.
And he's just looking at that circle.
Yeah, I think that I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I think that Kenny Riley's gonna make a birdie. It's about time for him to throw a dart.
Soft hands on that.
Oh, just past the gimme circle. Great swing. First bounce was a little harder than he anticipated. All right, what do we got over here in Bay 3? What Bertchy?
Got 98 yards out. Kind of ball below his feet
yeah.
a little bit.
Ball's below his feet. He's one of those guys that won't touch the track, man. He's just going to aim a little left on the screen, as you can see him lined up, and he'll just let it fly just the way it is.
All over it.
It might have goosed it a little too much, but it's what he needs. Is it going to spin? No, smart play.
Great par.
Mm-hmm. As you see, Mr. Maxfield also do the same thing over in Bay 2.
So I think he's in for bogey.
Nope, 2 pars.
Oh, 2 pars.
Yeah, so they move on to 14 with Kenny remaining 3 up. Running out of holes. I just heard Mr. Maxfield in Bay 2 say I am running out of holes, and he is right.
Back over on Bay 3. Yocum stepping up for his 4th shot. 28 yards out. Just a little too much juice on that.
Mm-hmm.
So he's in for double bogey.
I don't know if he popped. He doesn't pop till 15. That's important. Jeffy's going to want to have a lead going into 15, you know? It's always nice when you know there's another pop coming.
Just a little insurance.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. Kenny Riley's tee shot. Powering drive.
You can tell he's feeling it because he's starting to have this little 3-yard draw, and that's just not normal for him. But I think he's letting it loose a little bit. Maybe the back's a little loosened up for him. The Miller lights are where they need to be, and he's in cruise control right now.
I saw that 32 ounce.
Just disappears out of his hand. Mr. Maxfield, come on, buddy.
Another great looking shot. Kind of on the right side of the fairway.
I tell you what, this view's kind of cool. I'm really enjoying this view because, like, right now you watch Bertch, and when he swings, that ball just kind of goes in the air, almost like he's actually hitting it. It's kind of a cool view. Shoop.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's almost like it's real.
Oh, this is real.
Yeah, Of course.
Pulled a little left.
All right, couple
pin
big
high.
shots coming up here, both sides. Yeah, split those eyeballs, y'all. We got 2 good matches going on right now.
Yocum and Doc both getting set up here.
Mm-hmm. Got a par 5 here, 273 yards. Looks as we get closer to the green, obviously those trees come into play. It'll be a really, really important shot for Mr. Maxfield. Yocum likes his shot, trundling towards the green. Is it going to make it?
About 20 yards short. Doc's second shot. Left side of the fairway, trickles into the rough. He's got about 50 yards to go. Kenny stepping up.
Yeah, 255. You may see one of his real, weird woods in here. A little 7 wood, maybe an 8.5 wood. With like a driver shaft cut down 5 inches, tipped out.
Just something out of the workshop.
He's always tweaking his setup, and he always has fun clubs in this like 190 to 230 range. So we'll see what he goes with here. He had a wood, went back.
Oh, Yocum just through the back of the gimme circle.
Kenny Reilly opting to keep the pressure on. Smart play here. Going to put an iron where he needs to go and let Dan make birdie. Bertchy, second shot.
25 yards. Pin high. And he's got a landing zone to work with here, but I think this first bounce, it's going to kick hard. So it's a game of where do you want it to land? What are you trying to do here? He'd really love to win another one here, going into the hole with a pop.
Absolutely important. Right where Kenny's doing exactly what he needs to do. Playing with the lead is it's not always easy, but if you're hitting it where you're aiming, it's a nice place to be. All right,
Bertch
Mr. Bertchy. See if we can get a clippy boy here.
Oh, we got a tech mulligan, and he liked it.
It's a bad tech mully, too. It's a bad tech mully. Let's take it over to Mr. Maxfield.
He's got to shake that off. Great looking shot from Doc.
It's going to come up just short. All right, let's see if Bertch can regain his composure here and put this one where he needs to. There it goes.
Oh, phenomenal. touch.
What a good shot from Bertch. Stop. Oh, just goes out. Man, he wanted that one too. For the reasons you said. All right, Mr. Reilly, 72 yards. Lose it.
Nice soft hands. Oh, just a little too much spin on that. He's about 15 feet out. Both Kenny and Doc par. So still Kenny maintains his lead 3 up. Moving on to hole 15. So I believe we're in Dormy. Got a ever so slight dog leg. Par 4, 350 yards. Folks, we're getting the bay cam for bay 3 tweaked here. Bertch had his tee shot just a bit off. Right side of the fairway. About 240 yards out, but still a good look for approach. Kenny's tee shot finds the left side of the fairway, just where he needs to be. I mean, it is do or die for Doc here. He's backs against the wall.
We're 3 down, what?
Yep.
4 to play? What hole are we on?
15.
Okay. So yeah, 4 to play. 3 down, 4 to play.
Yep.
So
I guess we were not in Dormy. I misspoke.
We're close though.
Sorry, folks.
It's okay. Math is hard.
It's not like I'm an engineer or anything.
Yeah. No, you don't need that, do you? Really good swing. Mr. Maxfield. All right, we're back. Back in Bay 1, or back at 2 and 3. Had some couple camera battery snafus, but we're learning here, y'all. We're learning.
Yocum stepping up for a second shot. 211 yards out. Great line. Just a bit short of the green here, but good spot to be.
Kenny Reilly, always asking for it. He's steering it. Some people call that owner mode, where you manipulate the ball midair and it listens because you own the TrackMan system. Kenny has been accused of cheating in owner mode before because he hits it exactly where he is aiming all the time. Thomas Wrighton checking in from California. Good to see you, buddy.
Got our folks trickling in for our 2 p.m. matches
Yep.
here, getting warmed up.
Yeah, Bay 1 is now a driving range. Guys are in here getting some work in for their 2 p.m. matches. We will have 3 more going live at 2 p.m.
Bertch's approach shot. Oh, doesn't like it.
Man, so close. So close. All right. Doc is hitting a great golf shot here. Settle in. Look at this. Great shot from Doc.
All right, so that's another push. Now we are in Dormy, folks.
Yeah, that's right. 16, 17, 18. And he's 3 down. So keep your eyes over there on the screen to the right because that matches Mr. Maxfield needs to win to push it to the next.
Yes, and over on the left, we're on hole 15. Yocum has a pop here. This is his 3rd shot. Woo! Big shot. Finds the circle. So he is in for par net birdie.
It's true. Jeffy needs to make, and then we're going to be no more pops the rest of the go.
Straight
3
up.
holes to play straight up. Let's see if we can. We need some Winter Madness magic. That was not it. He knew he needed to make it. He was getting clippy with it. All right. Mr. Reilly trying to keep the gas pedal down.
He's waving right. You know, thankfully, I think the crowd's, they're up by the green, 16th green right now.
Mm-hmm.
He was waving his driver, you know, trying to make sure he wasn't hitting anybody, but. Also, if that shot was right, I need like traffic signs or something when I'm on the tee box.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we got ourselves a match over here in this Bay 3. We got a par bogey. I think he already popped. So we should be tied
Yes,
going into
all square.
16. This is awesome. Gosh, this is awesome. Yep. That's going to be okay there. It's going to be in the he's not even in the hazard. Might have a tough lie, but
Yeah, he's in the deep rough, so he's going to have to play a lot more club.
yeah, if you look down at the bottom left there, it says 75 to 84%.
Yeah, 50 to 70% spin rate.
Yep. Spin rate. So that ball's going to come out hot. You're going to have to swing it a little harder.
Yeah.
You got to do some math, figure out what you're supposed to hit.
Side benefit of that, he's going to get some rollout.
He
So
is.
if he gets it on the fairway,
For sure.
there's not a lot of danger short.
Sometimes the issue with these shots is trusting the percentages.
Yeah.
Being willing to hit that shot, 200 yards, hit the shot that you need to hit
Yeah.
in order for, TrackMan to do what it's going to do.
Yeah. Yocum's tee shot on 16, left side, kind of in the mulch, but stays in bounds. All right. Doc's approach.
Here's going to get here's that spin you were talking about. Here's that run you were talking about.
Yep.
Go.
Keep going.
touch that circle. Wow.
Oh, man. Phenomenal shot. A lot of oohs and ahs in the crowd here. They liked it.
Bertch had to back off his ball with all the noise, and now he is up here, ready to let it rip.
Man, I've never seen locked in Bertch. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, it's awesome. He's hitting it good, right what he needs to do. That was his, we'll call that his bunt. That's his get it in play swing. He didn't quite goose it the way he normally does, but he did exactly what he needed to do. All right. Pressure kind of back on Mr. Reilly now. 184 yards.
So on the green, that seals the deal here. It's tracking at the green.
Wow, this looks good. This looks good. This looks so good.
Oh,
This
keep going.
looks so good. Go in the hole. Stop.
Oh my
Stop.
goodness.
Oh.
Wow. Well, he didn't need the birdie there.
Right there. That closes out the match with a birdie. What a golf shot to finish things up.
Exclamation point
Wow.
on that. Wow.
Owner mode was activated. There are no pops left in the Bertch Yocum match. The last one was on 15. That was an incredible shot. What a way to end a match.
Man, both of those.
Two
both great
incredible
shots.
shots. No one choking under pressure. Both guys hitting quality golf shots. Kenny's was just a little bit better.
Yocum's approach goes a little deep right. Kind of trickles across the cart path. So Bertch, 128 yards for second shot. It's all tied up, folks.
This looks good, folks.
Little baby cut. Finds the green. Bertch is in for par.
It's just not pulling in that screen. I know, because we switched it. All right. We got Mr. Yocum.
Third
41 yards. Tied match. No pops. Short-sided himself here. This is a tough shot.
Yeah.
This is a very difficult golf shot.
I mean, circle would be massive here. Still a couple holes left if he does go down. But
Yeah, there's
not a lot of
there's
room for error.
here. It's just gonna break left. We saw this shot earlier.
Yep.
It's gonna move left. You can see that little thumbprint in the front. He's gonna want to throw this out sort of even with the right edge of that bunker. Let this thing kind of move to the left, and hopefully stay on the front of the green.
Yeah. I like this landing zone he's looking for. Because I think that first bounce, it's going to hop out towards the pin.
Kenny Reilly had someone just constantly delivering him beers. I don't know who he paid or what he did to have that happen. Settle. All right, a little far.
Now, not a bad spot. Chip in is still on the table here.
Yeah, listen, if you're going to miss the circle, you might as well miss the green in TrackMan. I mean, if it matters, because, you know, you put it on the green, you get the two-putt. And if you miss the circle, it's just a two-putt. So now he at least has a chance. Destiny in his own hands. He can knock it in.
Oh, just flies it a hair too long.
Playing a little... Like a
Man,
little,
punishing.
like a little cat batting the ball around right now. Sure, he's not happy about that, but it's cartoon golf. We can have a little fun, can't we?
That's what it's all about. Crowd in the studio gathering around Bay 3. We're up to about 25 people in here.
Yeah, there's just quite an audience in studio. Give me Studio 1A. All right, Bertchie's going to grab a 1-up lead going into 17, which means, you know, a lot of pressure here on Mr. Yocum. Jeffy wins this hole and it's all over.
I sigh of relief there. He was really wanting 15 or setting up for hole 17, 171 yards out. Long-ish par 3. All right, Bertch setting up here. 6 iron in hand. Draws it over the left side of the green. Finds the middle, safely on for par. Right what he needed to do.
Exactly.
Put the pressure on.
All right. Hey. All right, we got
All right, Yocum backing off his ball.
a
Deciding what he wants to do here.
recent winner hopping back into the booth. Kenny is immediately back on the clock. Kenny, we got Mr. Yocum, 1 down, 17th hole.
71 yards from Taylor. Oh, needs to go.
Oh.
Finds himself just short of that spider bunker, just front side of this green.
All right, it is do or die here. He's got to find the circle or
It's over.
It's ball game. Everyone on
Taylor,
their feet
a
here.
gamer, not new to the nerves here. The game of golf. 24 yards. Needs a circle.
Finding exactly where he wants us to land. Kind of a low spot on the green where this pin's at. So this first bounce could hop out any direction.
Got a little left ridge that's going to help push this ball right. Shot is off. Ooh, a little timid. Oh, does reach the back end of this green. So that is
He could. All right, it is. It's got to be in.
do or die. Taylor left with his third shot that he does need to hole to overturn Mr. Jeff Bertch.
Chip is up.
Ooh,
Oh,
just
chip.
misses the hole and exits the gimme circle. And there we have it, folks. The match is done between Mr. Taylor Yocum and Jeff Bertch.
Wow.
Went to
match.
hole 16. Let's go. Hear it for Mr. Jeff Bertch and Taylor Yocum.
All right, so we are moving over to the bracket. We're busting the Sharpie out. Mr. Brian Schroeder, great job. Moving on to the second round in the West. Mr. Kenny Reilly. Gotta find the name first. Moving up to the second round in the East. And finally, Mr. Jeff Bertch. Also in the West bracket. Yeah. Well, folks, thank you all for joining us so much. 3 great matches here at Gimme Golf Club. I don't know if there's much more I can say here. Kyle, any final thoughts?
No, that was fun. This is the first time being on this side of it. Had a lot of fun. Enjoyed every moment, and had some really good golf played. Congratulations to all the winners. We're gonna break off here and come back at 2 p.m. for our last session of the day.
Yeah, if you got plans, no, you don't. Join us at 2.
Or second screen, man. There's football on. Put us on your second screen. Put us on your second screen. You're gonna play us off with some kazoo, my guy? No? Okay. thought we had a live guest, but we're gonna cut it from there. All right, we'll see you guys later.
It is time to make dreams a reality. Don't you just love this time of year?
This is why we call it a shining moment. You knew, yeah. In a shining moment, you're willing to try. In a shining